हेलो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, कैसे हैं आप सब। आई होप आप सब काफी अच्छा कर रहे हैं. सो किड्स, टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट आवर चैप्टर नंबर 10, idioms and proverbs. Okay, so now let's get started. First we will understand idioms. An idiom is a phrase or an expression whose meaning established by custom and usage cannot be deducted from the meanings of the words it's contain. If someone says to you, you and I are in the same boat, what the person means is the two of you are in the same situation, and this situation is unpleasant or difficult. Here are a couple of more idioms and proverbs with their meanings. So first is, too many cooks spoil the broth. When too many people try to do something at the same time, chances are that the task will fail or the results will be disastrous. There is no smoke without fire. When people suspect something, there is usually a good reason for it, although they might not be able to give a proof of it. Now, let's try to do some exercise question. First is, use the internet and find out the meanings of the following idioms. Write down the meanings and make sentences using the idioms in your notebook. तो बच्चों, आपको इन idioms को खुद आपको क्या करना है, इंटरनेट पे सर्च करना है और उनकी मीनिंग लिखनी है. Okay, now let's move to another topic, further prepositional phrases. Study the following examples showing the uses of some prepositional phrases. First, at home. Raman feels quite at home in the company of strangers. Then, on account of, the school remained closed for a week on account of Diwali. Next is, for the sake of. He faced great hardship for the sake of his friend. Then, at the mercy of, the poor farmers were at the mercy of the landowners during the drought. In common with, he has nothing in common with his brother. On the brink of, he has wasted all his money, now he is on the brink of ruin. On behalf of, Anil received the prize on behalf of his brother who couldn't attend the award ceremony. Of all, I'm shocked that of all my friends, she should do such a thing. Now let's see adverbial phrases. Study the following examples showing the use of some adverbial phrases. First is at arm's length, yani at a distance. I always keep letters at arm's length. Next is at the 11th hour, yani at the last moment. We had to change our plan at the 11th hour because of sudden rain. Time and again. So, again and again, I have reminded him time and again to be punctual. By heart, to memorize. The children had to learn that song by heart. As a matter of fact, in fact, she says that she has helped me. As a matter of fact, she has been a burden. Few and far between, rare. The politician visits to their areas after the election are always few and far between. Next is true and true. Completely. The teacher read my assignment through and through but could not find a single spelling error. Now let's see verb idioms. Study the following examples showing the uses of some verbs idioms. First is add fuel to the fire, make a bad situation worse. Your remarks during the discussion added fuel to the fire. Next is be at one's wits end. Be totally baffled. I was at my wits end to find my bag missing from my table. Hit the nail on the head. Do exactly the right thing. By quoting the lowest price, he hit the nail on the head and clinched the deal. Keep in the dark withhold important information. He kept his father in the dark about his poor marks in the examination. Next is sell like hot cakes. Be very popular and in demand. This book, written by a celebrated author, is selling like hot cakes. Okay, lose one's head, lose reason and clarity of thinking. He always loses his head when he gets angry. Next is spread like wildfire. Spread very quickly. The news of the train accident spread like wildfire. Take by surprise, then catch suddenly. We were fighting in the class when the teacher took us by surprise by entering suddenly. Now next is adjective phrases. Study the following examples showing the use of some adjective phrases. First is all and sundry, yani everyone. He was so happy that he distributed sweets to all and sundry. Safe and sound, safely. After 10 days, the spacecraft reached its destination safe and sound. Null and void, not valid. He got into serious trouble when the court declared his business agreement null and void. In black and white means in writing, I told him I would not go ahead unless he handed me the contract in black and white. Through. Through thick and thin, under all condition, my friend have always been with me through thick and thin. Slow and steady, with patience and consistency. The race is long and arduous. The secret to victory, it is to be slow and steady. Next, spick and span, neat and clean. So my mother always praises my sister because she keeps everything spick and span. Now, noun phrases. Study the following examples showing the uses of noun phrases. By hook or by crook. By fair or foul means he said that he was going to possess that house by hook or by crook. By leaps and bounds very rapidly. Pollution in cities is growing by leaps and bounds. Bag and baggage with all one's belonging. It was unfortunate that I had to turn him out of my house, bag and baggage. Next, hue and cry, loud noise. Hue and cry, loud noise. There was a great hue and cry in the office at the announcement of salary reduction. Part and parcel, an integral or essential part of something. Every member of this house is part and parcel of the family. Ups and downs, successes and failures. He has seen many ups and downs in his life. Wear and tear, damage due to use. My favorite old jacket is finally beginning to show the sign of wear and tear. Without rhyme or reason, for no reason at all, she lost her temper and began shouting at me without rhyme or reason. So kids, now let's try to do exercise question. The question is match the idioms in column A with their meanings given in column B. So बच्चों column A में भी आपको idioms दिए हुए हैं, column B में उसकी meaning है, आपको match करना है. So चलिए पहला है आपका a boat from the blue. So बच्चों इसका आंसर क्या होगा? आपका इसका आंसर है B, a complete surprise. Okay. Next है आपका a fish out of water. So आपका इसका करेक्ट आंसर है someone in an uncomfortable situation. तो बच्चों इसी तरीके से आपको बाकी भी मैच करने. ओके. नेक्स्ट है fill in the blanks with the suitable idioms from the box. You may have to make some changes to form grammatically correct sentences. तो बच्चों आपको ऑप्शंस दे रखे हैं, आपको इन ऑप्शंस को यूज करना है और जो यहाँ पे ब्लैंक्स हैं उनमें ये आंसर फिल करना है. ओके. सो चलिए फर्स्ट सेंटेंस पढ़ते हैं. पहला क्या दे रखा है? Crime is increasing these days because many law enforcers are themselves dash criminals. तो बच्चों बताए इसका करेक्ट आंसर क्या होगा? ये बच्चों इसका आंसर क्या होगा? इसका आंसर है hand in glove with. ओके. चलिए आगे नेक्स्ट सेंटेंस देखिए. You need to improve your work. It is not. So बच्चों बताए यहाँ पे क्या होगा? It is not up to the mark. तो इस तरीके से आपको बाकी भी फिल करने हैं और थोड़ा सा ग्रामेटिकली आपको इसे सेट करना होगा. ओके. नाउ लेट्स सी the next question. Match the words in the following columns correctly to form complete proverbs. Write them in your notebook. Discuss the meaning of each proverb in the class. Okay. So बच्चों कॉलम A एंड कॉलम B है. तो आपको क्या बोला है? बेटर सेफ. बेटर सेफ क्या होगा? सो बेटर सेफ आपका आंसर है बेटर सेफ देन सॉरी. ओके. नेक्स्ट प्रैक्टिस मेक्स. सो प्रैक्टिस मेक्स वन परफेक्ट. सो इस तरीके से आपको ये मैच करना है. ओके. चलिए नेक्स्ट है आपका चूज द बेस्ट मीनिंग फॉर ईच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इडियम्स. तो बच्चों फेस द म्यूजिक दैट मीन्स टू फेस कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस. नेक्स्ट है आपका अ रेड लेटर डे. सो इसका क्या होगा? एन इंपॉर्टेंट डे. सो इस तरीके से आपको बाकी भी करने हैं. Okay students, so that's all for this chapter. Now I will meet you in the next class with a new chapter. Till then keep learning and keep exploring.